With an economy fueled by oil, the Middle East is hardly the place that first springs to mind when thinking of sustainability. But the United Arab Emirates has an ambitious green vision. It's building a sustainable town called Masdar City, as SBS correspondent Kathy Novak explains.
There's a rich system of marine life in these waters, and one needn't look far to see why it's being threatened.
Climate change has become the most important contributor to the degradation of marine systems here in the Gulf, as well as the development of real estate along coastlines.
Just up the road, the region's largest solar plant harnesses its other abundant natural resource.
So far at Masdar, we've actually produced more energy than we've used.
Masdar City is a bold experiment, as its Australian director explains, a vision of what cities will look like in the future.
As the supply of oil reduces, what are people going to be doing in 20, 30, 50 years?
The goal is for 40,000 residents to live here by 2030, including students at its on-site research institute. Masdar's aim is to be commercially viable, with room for more than 1,000 businesses.
A human being will always require to build new cities, and if they have to build new cities, it has to be green going forward.
Traditional design helps make it cooler here than elsewhere in Abu Dhabi.
In many of the Arabic cities, you'll see these sorts of towers.
Louvers create a breeze, encouraging people to walk through the shaded streets. Or there's another low-carbon option underground. Eventually, these bubble cars will provide the bulk of the transport within the city. People will park their regular vehicles at the entrance and move around using these driverless pods run by magnets. The economic crisis slowed Masdar's development, but Alan Frost sees the bright side.
Being able to build in stages actually allows us to improve so that, by the time we get to 2030, we're going to look back at what we built in 2008, 9 and 10. And we'll think it's incredibly old-fashioned.
This is what they're building now. The Beam Down project uses mirrors to concentrate sun rays, superheating water to generate power.
I think Australia could learn some stuff from here. I mean, this is a very, very harsh climate. I mean, it's sort of up to 50 degrees during summer and unbearable outside.
It's hoped that what's learned here can be adapted for use all around the world. In Abu Dhabi, Kathy Novak, World News Australia.